Alright, today we're going to be playing some Planetary Annihilation, as you can probably read from the description. Just sending out some notifications, and then I will start her up. So how you guys doing? Yeah, that should be good for that. Put that there. That's not what I wanted. There we go. We're gonna do some Galactic War, and maybe later we'll do doing it with you guys if you want to. If you guys happen to have the game, it might be kind of fun. Galactic War. Let's go with that commander. Looks like fun. Go with the Ravens. Either difficulty, we can leave it normal.
Find the others. You're the heart that planets. Stop the spread of other factions and annihilate them.
So, as the lady just said, the entire goal is to destroy everyone else. We've got this entire world to explore, and we got our starting location. In this little thing, you got an airline here, which we can travel to, and if we click here, this is where we can go. Once we complete this, we can go to either three of these. But that's after the fact we have to do this. Let's explore this one. So, there was no combat involved, so as a result, we immediately got to scan, and we get to choose between these three. These can be pretty useful, these can be pretty useful, all that can be useful. We're gonna go with the additional tech bank though. That will add another slot down here. If I would have picked any of the other ones, it would have forced me to use up one of these slots. So, this one's not owned by anyone, so we're gonna go here first and explore that. So here's a sub-commander. You have the complete naval and an additional battle. So you have two different types of techs that you'll get. You'll get the complete versions, which will have all of them, the advanced and the basics. And then you have the non-complete ones, which will just be the basics. We currently have the basics for vehicles as the starting for our commander. So the one I'm going to go with though is I'm going to grab the new sub commander,
Allied commander available.
which will mean that the very moment I do to battle, I'll have two commanders with me instead of one. So let's go ahead and we're going to go this way.
Hostile commander
So we
sighted.
have to fight in this one
Select.
because there's enemies. There's a faction that's not our own, so we destroy them, blow them up. We annihilate them.
Choose start point.
Hmm. So we are going to start here. Hmm.
Orbital drop sequence initialized.
The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to start up getting some ores going. Our enemies are at the same level as we are, so that's that. We do have an ally in this one, unlike normal, right there. He's going to explore and run like an AI. We're going to set this up and tell it to go to alerts. And right now he can watch the AI build. He's going to start working on a factory pretty quickly. Vehicle factory. Then we're going to join him. Let's go ahead and make a vehicle factory right there. Wish that could, yeah. Well, hopefully, if my plan goes to fruition, I will be playing Insanecraft next week or the week after that. Let's go ahead and we're gonna just start making ants. We're gonna make ants indefinitely.
Continuous growth enabled.
Make ants. So there's a few hundred different ways to play this game. My favorite way to play is spam the single unit. Oh, there we go. And we got our enemies.
Enemy commander detected.
And there's where the commander is. Let's go ahead and increase our outcome of units by a few. And to be honest, I could probably play that game again. I just have to start over again, and that's the only reason why I haven't. And actually, I was when I added those mods, I made a separate profile in case it did break the game. I just the point in which that profile is like pretty far back. There was a lot of stuff that was done in between, and I just personally don't want to have to redo all of it. I'm lazy that way. Make more ants. Throw them here. So, which is a little unfortunate.
Continuous build enabled.
So we're gonna send a little bit of ants to go scout out the area and do some poking. You know he has scouts going over here already. from our teammates.
Continuous build enabled.
To be honest, if you set up the game right, there's absolutely no reason to ever make advanced buildings. And these guys aren't even the most efficient. The ants are pretty good, there's better.
Continuous build enabled.
These are draining power, and it's going to be a problem. Fix that after these two are done. And you'll be going here, continuous build of ants. There they go, coming into contact with the enemy. It's another unit in.
Energy desperately needed.
Oh, I got that much. Let's go ahead and do that. Should solve most of our problems. And throw in another set of reinforcements.
Engaging enemy commander.
To be honest, for most of these beginning ones, your commander is powerful enough to kill him with just a small squadron, though you could probably get away with just sending him. Only reason why I'm not is because, yeah, it's more fun this way.
Enemy commander damaged.
Mm-hmm. Here's another go. As long as we keep it relentless, we'll never be able to stop fighting us off. So let's see here. Our demands for power have gone down because we have
Engaging
more.
enemy commander.
How's the commander doing? Not great. Send another squadron then.
You are victorious.
There we go. Now he's dead. And we're still making ants. Continue the war. So with that done, we're gonna wait until this game finishes doing its loading thing.
System captured.
Here we go. We get to explore this.
Exploring system.
And we can get the improved build arm, which will improve the speed of buildings and reduces energy use by 50. That could be really useful. Or we can get artillery check. I'm getting artillery check.
Artillery tech available.
because the name of the game is
Get
Annihilation.
excited. Battle selected.
So let's get ourselves another battle.
Choose landing site.
Alrighty. We're gonna go with this one.
Landing sequence activating.
Turn you on as that one. You are going to immediately craft up one of these bad boys and place them like so. 6 should be good with that. Then you're gonna make these and a set of these. That should be all you do with your life. Now you got a vehicle factory. You're gonna make us 5 of those, and then we'll deal with how these guys are gonna work later. So you have the more expensive ones in here, and they're pretty powerful, but their downside is they're super expensive and take more time. These here take 2 seconds to make, and you can make hundreds of them, and they don't take much materials, 150. Now the dots, which are not these creatures, are way better, because they can be pumped out in 1 second and cost like 50, and they do damage, and they do a boatload of damage. Lob. Artillery. We're gonna go ahead and take the 2 of you. You guys are gonna be in charge of placing down that, you, you, and we're gonna place you, and
Hostile
you.
forces detected. Enemy commander detected.
You are going to assist this one, and so are you. I mean, technically, yes. My white guy here is gonna find him out, and then we'll send another ending relentless army, and that's what these are gonna be for. But instead of like last time where I just outright pounded them out, I'm just gonna grow a big army and throw that one army at them, and let my AI be the pain in the butt to the enemy. Because if you let certain bases last for too long, they can become almost impenetrable for the small guys because they don't have a lot of health. That's not good. You're helping him. You are fired from helping. You're gonna come over here and repair things. I don't think I have radars. Do I? I do. Do you go far enough? You do. So you're gonna be placed right there. You're gonna work on that job when you're done. Hey, that's not very fun. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I was gonna be nice. Send out some guys. Yep, that guy's gone. When you get that radar done, we'll be fine with that. Who are you helping? You're the one helping. Cool. You are gonna make a new pellet right down top of that one. This ant should be soon done. Yeah? You really think so? I can place you there for right now. You can go there. We're gonna be making more metal here in a sec. Let's go ahead and move you in a little. Radar is ready, but it's not gonna do anything until it gets power. Okay, you guys aren't supposed to get hit, so you can go back over here. Same with you guys. You guys can all go over here. There we go. Now it's starting to build on that. Can't reach far enough, but that'll be fine. Once we get some more power going, it'll be good. No, you're not supposed to go in combat. I said not. Fine. You want to go into combat so bad, you can go die. See how much I care. Oh, our power's going up. That's good. See what it's like to be in war? Now will you listen and stay here? Or future generations stay here? Probably not. Because you're idiots anyways. Alrighty, I want you to go help the commander. Actually, I want you to first help this guy out. He's kind of not her feeling very well. Send in a medic. Actually, let's take you, and we're gonna put all of you guys to go over here. We're not gonna start production yet, but we are going to set you to go there. So our radar is running. As you can see, the orange dots represents enemies, and if these are within range of any of those orange dots, they will attempt to try to shoot them, which is fine. It's what I want. You, I don't really want to make a defensive turret. I could. Let's go ahead and just make 3 of them right there. Alrighty, let's see. We're doing good in those 2 fronts. Let's go ahead and improve our artillery in the enemy direction. Or at least the side that they're going to be coming from. When that does happen. And we say no to you building a new factory right there. No. Let's get that second one done. They'll both be trying to shoot him. Artillery is really fun, especially if you can get an advanced guy going and you can make the more advanced one, which will shoot even further. Didn't we have another one of these guys? Oh yeah, they're over here. When you guys are done, I want you guys to go over here. We do not accept the building of enemy items in this area. Alright, you guys are done. So are you guys. You guys are going to be constructing a whole new set.
Base
Pelleters
full. Build more units.
right here.
Initiating attack on enemy commander.
And we're going to set up a second row after that. This shouldn't take too long to be building since so many people are doing it. And this will prevent them from ever moving in our direction. And since we got all that going, we're going to set up our amazing fortress of invincibility. Just make a bunch. Um, Sometimes. I don't watch very many of them. But if these cannons sounded like what they would sound in real life, they would be the kind of song I would vote for. Hmm. And singing competitions? Hmm. I would have to take another look at them, to be honest. Because I can't think of any at the top of my head. No, I don't think I've really found anyone that really stunned me. It's always good when that commander's getting hit by these shells. The issue is we're now out of power again. But the moment someone comes into sight, we definitely put a few rounds into those. Let's go ahead and get another one of these going. And that's done. Nope.
Additional metal extractors required. More energy plants needed.
Oh, I know we need those, but have you seen their army? It's decimated from my teammate. Nope.
Engaging enemy commander.
Mm-hmm. In StarCraft, my favorite unit to make is the mobile artillery or the siege tanks because you just set up like 5 of those guys, pull them up, drop them down, and no matter what someone does, there's no way you're getting past that with anything because nothing does enough damage unless you bring something that flies. And if you set up a second group of 5, you just bring them up to like the limits, drop those guys down, and you can slowly advance on your opponents without them being able to stop because there's nothing you can do to stop artillery unless you can get over there. Especially since their commander's a real genius and starts walking into artillery fire
Initiating attack on enemy commander.
because he's not going to be able to get close enough to stop us. So I think that's going to be 12 artillery firing at anyone who comes within range. Not to mention, if anything, we just send our army of ants at anything. Oh look, my teammates started to build defenses in my territory. That would not be the first time that they've done that before.
System acquired.
Let's see what we get from you. Structures combat. Increases the health of all structures and also gain 25% increased damage. That could be fun. Artillery fabrication tech. Artillery fabrication reduces the metal cost of all artillery structures and mobile artillery units by 75% unit. It requires technology to build. I will take them.
Cost reduction tech available.
Let's go with this one because this will give us three.
Supernova sighted.
We're
Harness
actually going to try and get it deep as we can because there is some stuff in there that's really, well, if we can get to a certain portion, we won't have to be fighting every single person because they'll be dead.
choose start point.
Alrighty, we're on a metal moon today. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw ourselves right there.
Landing sequence activated.
Pop that one out. You can go in here. Alright. We're going to immediately get up some metal storage going. Then we're going to make 5 vehicle factories. Always say it 5. Give me 5. Oh, 5. 5 of them. That'll be good. Alrighty, let's get you to zoom in. And we'll have you follow our ally over here until we find an enemy. I wish I could have more than one of these set up. And once you're done with that, you can go ahead and place another one of these and some power units right here. Should be enough for now. You're making vehicle factory and fabricating fund. I generally try to keep only the commander because I don't really have much of a need to build a lot of things really insanely quickly. If I want insanely quickly builds, then I will switch over to something that can do that. Scare adaptable. Hmm. We might be getting the complete form of complete vehicle stuff. So I can do artillery vehicles. It's an advanced building, it seems. Which is the only reason why I'd be hesitant to building it. But for right now, we're gonna make 5 of these guys. Yeah, yeah, it's not. But if you have Titan builds, you can build on these little points and destroy an entire planet with this bad boy. You know, like the moon from the Death Star from Star Wars. So, there
Enemy
we go.
commander detected.
There's where our bozos are. Where is he? Comparison. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. We got an enemy in here. In that case, we're gonna build those. And then we can build another set right here. Can I place you in a way that will let me place you too? Yeah, like that. That's not gonna aggravate anyone. And these two are going to be in charge of building ourselves the first artillery units. which are going to go here, 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 and there. And that will be able to reduce enemies, and you are going to be in charge of building our first radar. We're going to place it right there. So another really cool, unique thing that this has that I haven't seen in a lot of other ones is the teleporter, which allows you to teleport a bunch of units down into somewhere and do like an insane amount of damage to your bozos who don't want to live very much. So we're going to turn off the power for you, but we're going to make continuous builds of these guys. So, radar is ready. Who? Bozos. Bad guys. Bad guys. There was a scout that came in here and ran right towards my commander, and commanders can attack while they're building, so the commander just put a shot in his face, and then he died. Which is to be expected. Well, scouts have no weapons, and the scout is an enemy who decided to run towards you. Fair. But it's like the slaves in Rimworld. If they're dumb enough to run at the enemy without a weapon, then they don't deserve to live. That's going to tell us everything in there, and these guys should stop most enemies before they get too close. And our teammate should be doing most of the damage again. Nothing. I highly doubt this guy's going to win. No, fair. But I mean, in Rimworld, if you were able to survive to become a slave, then you deserve at least some opportunity of living more than 5 minutes, do you not? And then let's go ahead and make some of these, just in case. I highly doubt we're going to see anything from it, but
Expanded production.
might be safe. And we can put some more of these in here. I mean, if I were the enemy, I would not want to be trying to get through this blockade. I have no, I do have walls. I can make walls. Make walls through the whole thing. Yeah. Now we're gonna put a bunch of walls too. And since we're having no problem with that, let's go ahead and start the production of our Ant Army. And we can start making some more metal by harvesting these. No. Yeah, this is the only problem with a map that's like a sphere. My map keeps getting all funky. What is your ingenious idea? Did you just build an aircraft thing here? No, that's a pot factory. But there is an aircraft one right here. Yeah. Sort of glad that I decided to make those anti-air locations. They're learning. No, no,
Energy
I want you to go do
expansion
that.
connection.
This is why I unselect all my people. So I stopped doing this. Now, go over here. Move out, soldiers. Actually, I'm gonna have you guys line up here and then you'll move out.
Engaging enemy commander.
Mm-hmm. Now begin your assault. And then here comes our walls to keep out the enemies. It's a nice tall wall. Leave that on this. Let's go ahead and direct these guys a little bit. Just get them all in here so they can actually do some help. Do some micromanaging in here.
Wasting metal. Expanding production.
Nah, I don't really feel like I need to. To be honest, if an enemy actually can win this, then I'd be surprised.
Engaging enemy commander.
Alright. Since the enemy commander is having such an issue with his life, let's go ahead and make his life a little bit more pain in the ass. Build an army of artillery to slow him down even further. See, I would love a game kind of like Factorio, but more in the build of you're building defenses to stop an unending horde. So tower defense, but real-time strategy, so you have units and stuff like that that just last as long as you can. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Engaging enemy commander.
Here comes the beginnings of that artillery system that's gonna wipe out the enemy race forever. You guys are just not gonna finish that well. I want a new one of these built there.
Enemy in critical condition.
And when you say critical, yeah, that's what I thought.
Enemy commander annihilated.
But I just think that would be an
Building
interesting game,
fortress.
kind of like combining those two. So you could build up a bunch of units to use as a way to avoid getting attacked, and then build up a base to try and hold them off for as long as you can. I think there is a game like that. I just don't know what it's called. I just would love to see more games like that. Basically, a real-time strategy game, not the fake stuff you can get on mobile phones, supposedly. Um, Vehicle ammunition tech increases the damage of all vehicles by 25%. Go ahead and grab that,
Ammunition tech available.
and we're gonna go with that.
Enemy commander sighted. Item selected. Choose landing site.
Alright, let's see here. Where will we start today? We're going to start here.
Orbital drop sequence initialized.
May be hard to believe, but the high ground does make a difference in this game. I will admit it makes more difference in other games, but in this one it does make a difference. Alrighty, we're gonna see about doing this with like very few units. We're just gonna make turrets and stuff like that. Since we're gonna be doing a lot of fabrication stuff. In fact, we're gonna have a whole squad of 10. Hmm. And then we'll pull you out and tell you to follow alerts. See where our team is at. Can have you make these up. And we're gonna have you make up those. Oh yeah. You are going to be in charge of making up some of these. Guess we're going to get defenses up since we're not going to be doing much. And let's place this one here. And you are going to make these at the entrances and some of the non-so entrances. Basically anywhere there's an edge, much like all the others.
Enemy
There's our
threat
enemies.
detected.
And we're going to place these here, like so. And that should deal with all of those guys. And you are going to be making us a nice little radar. That way our artillery will have early warning systems going. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and get some anti-air going, because the enemy probably will make those. And we don't want those enemies to have something that we can't destroy, do we? So I gotta throw a few of those around here. Radar is ready, that's cool. Fortunately, we don't have the power to deal with it right now. Alrighty. So, you two will be working together on making the walls, of which we're going to have crossing this one and this one. I hate it when things are in the way. Build that like that. I wish I could cancel one order in that whole list, but whatever. Oh, and I do have one more area. You're going to be making walls to about here on this one. There we go. So enemies will still come from these ones, but they'll take more work to get through those than it will take to get through this one when this is all done. Yes, this is a very effective wall. Nobody will be smart enough to get through here. No one.
Metal is low.
You think? Honestly, I don't really care. As long as those raiders are going, that will be fine with me. But for right now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw one of these guys down. I think we have some space somewhere around here. That would be a negative. We do not have space anywhere. because I threw them around haphazardly and didn't really care where I was throwing them. Wonderful. So, in that case, we will be placing. I don't really want to do that. That's only good if you have the ability to. Let's just go ahead and build some more of these. Just throw some of these around haphazardly, since we don't have space for anything else anyways. More power means more star power stopping. Enemy stopping. Once again, a wall that nobody will ever figure out how to get through. The real fun
Engaging
bases is
enemy
when you
commander.
plan with only using nukes to destroy your enemy. That is a fun experience. Let's see here. So, they're not that far away. Yeah, alrighty, you guys are done, so you guys can go assist that. What are you doing? Nothing. You can go assist them. Make endless power as our top priority. Builder squad. How about this fine gentleman? How about I get these done quickly, and then once you're done, help this guy. There's those bombers that I stated would never happen, but for some reason prepared for, obviously. You're not a builder. You don't. You could stay here. With your hands in your pockets, like a good little commander.
Engaging enemy commander.
The armory, the armor of the army of fabricators. They don't do nothing. They just build weapons of war, which prevents the enemy from ever being a genius and getting through. Because who wants them to get through? Guess this one has two holes in it. Alrighty, I believe that means you guys are done with your jobs. Now it's time that we place you here. We have 10,000 energy to do whatever we want. And
Engaging
you
enemy
guys are going to come
commander.
out here. Let's see here. We're going to work our way over here. Let's go place them over here. Since our friendly neighborhood allies are doing all the work for us, we're going to, I guess, bring our stuff over here. Huh? I'll do it later. Okay. I'll. Okay. Just leave it be and I'll put it in. I'll put it in and then close it. Yeah.
Enemy commander is damaged.
Oh no, he's damaged. What will ever happen? Where is my army of barricaders? Can you guys not get through here for some reason? That is big enough for you guys, isn't it? No. Supposedly it's not. That's new. Well, I need this to go away. Stop existing. Thank you. Now can you go through? No.
Engaging
Am I not actually
friendly
deleting these? I'm just deselecting. I see. Alrighty then. In that case, you guys can move over here. Commander, I have a job for you. I want you to shoot that. Shoot that. Oh, will you not shoot that, please? Hmm. Can you please just, you know what? You're just an idiot. You can go back over here. Artillery, can you shoot when I tell you to do it? Attack this spot. You're not doing any damage, are you? Nope. Yep. Stop. We're trapped. Unless this guy can go over walls. I don't remember if he can. I know he can't go over ledges, so. Aha! I have an idea. Can you build this? No. What, there? This little army of guys can't do nothing. I mean, I guess this guy's gonna die in the end anyways. No, you can't do that either. You just giving up on it. How about you guys? Will you put a little bit more effort into building him? No? Nope, guess we're trapped inside of here. I can't even turn these things off. That's kind of sucky. Yep, we'll just watch our invincible base as we watch our teammates figure themselves out. It's almost like they're not even using a brain. I'm not saying that we do, but
metal storage full. Build more units.
oh, I would love to. Wait, can I build units? I mean, I was gonna not do that, but let's see here. Does units fit through that hole that we have? The only hole we have. Sit you over here.
Enemy commander in critical condition.
Well, he's
Engaging
been
enemy
in
commander.
the critical condition for a while now. Alright, Ant, go. Do your orders. Be a smart cookie and go through the wall. Show us you're worth more than a few bullets to the face. We're gonna make one of those. See if he can make it through too. Nope, Ant can't make it through. Yo. Okay. Will you please attack that? You know, there is a few RTSs that will actually let you have your units attack the walls and stuff like that. I don't think this guy's gonna fit either, but we'll see if he's any better. Well, I guess I did make a wall that no one can pass. Not even myself. Can you attack your own friends? No. You're just worthless to me. I get to watch the cringe fest that is the fighting of these guys.
Enemy commander damaged.
Well, I get that he's
Engaging enemy
damaged, but if he
commander.
would finally freaking die, it would be fine. I I know you have a little beam attack. Can you use that there? Like if you just attack that point.
Congratulations, Commander.
So no walls. I'm so used to them being able to walk through areas like this that are really tight together. So I thought that this was being fine, but apparently not. We're gonna continue this.
System acquired.
What do we get from this one? Storage compression, the complete vehicle. That's what we want.
Vehicle type available.
We're gonna go to this one.
Hostile commander sighted. Path
We gotta fight
selected.
here. So we now have the complete vehicle one, which means we can make the artillery vehicles. They're more expensive, but they're artillery vehicles, which means they should stay out of combat, especially if I can keep them far enough away. On top of so, they won't destroy each other. Loading, loading, all the day long.
Select starting location.
Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go with. This is our first level with water on it. Let's go ahead and go with that one.
Initiating commander launch sequence.
You can watch that guy for a while. Alrighty, let's get you underway. We're gonna make one of these bad boys, and then we're gonna make up these. And place ourselves some of these, like so. Then we're gonna place a wall here, since we have no defensive advantage here, all the way across that. And then we're gonna place another wall right across here, like so. So that should wall off those two locations. You're gonna make me 5 of those guys, because that's how many got clicked. And hopefully that starting will be good. Yeah, it's kind of funny because they'll actually destroy the trees before they build anything. So now we're gonna make the advanced one, which we're gonna place right here. See, what I would love is instead of me making a completely separate factory that's gonna take up even more space to complete, can I just have like one factory that gets upgraded instead? Or multiple factories that just get upgraded rather than just placing a bunch? Alrighty, you can go ahead and make these. This is one of the best vehicles though right here is the Manhattan Project. The issue is it takes so long to make them. But if you take like 20 of these guys and throw them into the center, they blow up and they're nuclear, so they're amazing. So we have a flak tank. Nope. Shell mortar. That's what we want. Long range mortar. You are going to make an infinite of you.
Continuous build enabled.
Right here. You guys are going to have jobs. Jobs that are unlike any other. You will be praised for your worthlessness. And you are going to be in charge of making more of these. Right here. Because we definitely need more. Now you're probably wondering yourself, why are you not making your turrets? Because those are going to be the most useful thing, like, coming up. But there's a reason for that. Main reason is because there is a third set tier for these turrets right here that is way better, to be honest. And not only that is there that third tier, there is another artillery system which is way better. I believe there's even a new anti-air. I believe there's another one in this area. That we'll see when that comes in. We'll also have options for more power too.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, there's our enemy being sighted, but that's only a vehicle, not the actual people. I want you guys to quit with that and help with this. There's what I wanted to see.
Enemy commander detected.
Where is he in comparison? Far enough away to never think about it. Got it. So this is going to be the exposed section of my base, including this little water section and a little bit of land here, which will be fine. I can cut that off further if the need arises. See, this is why I don't build advanced factories most of the time. They're cool, and you got some cool stuff in them. One of my favorite bot units is in there too, but there's just one issue. They took so freaking long to make. Why in the world do you have to be so expensive? It takes so long. Just exist already. Oh, I can't turn you to continuous build until that's done, so we're just gonna tell you not to make those. This Vanguard could be pretty useful to throw in with the Shellers though, making it where they can't detect with radar, but having its own radar, that could be useful. I might make a few of those, 10 of them. Kind of testing the waters with RTS. I don't know if you guys will watch a full RTS video. I happen to love real-time strategy games.
Advanced factory is online.
There we go. Isn't that easy? All it took was a little bit of work, and you guys can go over here and help. Actually make your first brother that's going to replace your jobs. In fact, you guys are going to probably get sent off into the combat as warriors of great note. And by that, you're going to die. There's no doubt about it. Just not going to be allowed to live. Sorry, bud. You are not going to be useful in the end. Your brother here can do way more things than you could. The only reason why I'm not getting rid of the commander is because the commander is necessary for things. In fact, I'll probably just have you guys finish this guy up and then send him off. So here we go. We got the Hurricane, which, as you can see, it doesn't reach far enough there, but its range is way bigger. Like, I think if I go, oh, there it is. You can see it on the other map. So if I place this guy right here, it would have range into their thing. But we also have the advanced radar, which can detect the whole map,
Energy
almost the
stores
whole
ready.
planet.
Building
So
units.
we're gonna go ahead and place this here. Someone's got orbitals. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we also have nukes too. Those are fun. But yeah, these are the things. If you build a bunch of cataclysms on that metal planet, you can destroy another entire thing. Alrighty, are you guys? You are our replacement. Yeah, you're an advanced one. So you are gonna come help over here. How you're gonna help is you're gonna place some more metal stuff. So we're having a problem with that. And you're gonna make 2 of these. Which should produce enough power to outstrip the other ones 5 times. Almost makes you wonder why the enemy even bothers. Honestly, you've got to know when these people build like this, there's no stopping them. Here, I'm just gonna let you make one more and we'll be good with those. Oh yeah, you guys are off to go in battle. Go fight. Win the game for us. Those brave fabricator bots will do so much work. And I know I could send them to go do things here, but these guys not only build faster than they do, but they have access to everything, unlike they do,
Initiating
which is
attack on
why
the commander.
the commander's gonna go over here when he's done. And once that's done, you are gonna be starting our first Hawkins right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That should be enough. Let me rephrase that. I know that will be enough. In fact, I don't even need that many. Here's our radar, which means we now know everything they do. And it's far enough away from them that they probably won't try to target it. And if they
New
do,
battle
there's a few
strategy.
things I can do. And our first one's coming online. You're just taking your sweet ass time on making that, aren't you? I do like the building system in here. It's really cool. Though I think out of all the building systems, I like StarCraft the most. Yeah, there we go. You know, let's here's a bunch of materials. I think the funny thing is don't these cost power? No, they don't cost power. There is one where you basically would need power to be able to produce materials, and then you need materials to produce power. It's like, why? I need one or the other. I don't want both of these having a problem. Orbital launch destroyed. Oh boy. I kind of
Engaging
forgot about
enemy
that.
commander.
We are going to have issues with that. Where is that extra? Oh, there he is. You've got a job with yourselves. I want you to make anti-air. You're going to be making anti-air over here, over here. In fact, you're going to make 2 of them there and 2 of them here. And you're going to be building these here. We're not going to let them take advantage of that anti-air stuff. And then once you're done, you can go assist this guy. Same with you. Once you're done, go assist this guy. Alrighty, our first Hawkins is going to be ready. Hawkins? Hawkins. Hawkins? I don't think that's the right pronunciation. Words are hard to pronunciate. Yeah, ready. Let's watch this beautiful baby do some damage.
Hawkins is available.
Can I go ahead and do that? And come in the booms. Come on. There we go.
Engaging enemy
Bang.
commander.
Such a beautiful little thing. But there's a reason why artillery's broken, to be honest. So much power in a single shot. Anything that gets hit by that bad boy is gone. And we're putting a few of them down. And bang from that. And there goes another little settlement of equipment. And here comes our second one ready. This, of course, is going to chew through our power and stuff, but who in the world needs that? We need these beauties. Put a few rounds into your opponent, they won't know what hit them. These guys aren't gonna reach the whole way, but they'll be fine.
Engaging enemy commander. Enemy commander in critical condition.
I mean, you would think that's gonna happen. How's that commander doing? 3%. Here comes our next and last round in there. He will not be living after that shot.
Congratulations, man.
See, that is why we build artillery. Can't lose from one of those bad boys. Because who in their right mind wants to be on the front lines when you get shot? Instead, you just set yourself up a little bit of artillery. Anyone that tries to come close gets a few buttholes in their butt.
Striker.
Buttholes in
Exploring
their butt?
system.
That's not making any
Detecting
sense anymore.
survival.
Advanced fabricators to be building all Titan class units. Yeah, we're not going to be making Titans anyways, so that's fine. And that could be fun, but meh. And basic air, I don't
Tech
think we need it.
dismissed.
I'm hoping,
Enemy commander
nope,
sighted.
I was
Access
hoping that there
granted.
was a symbol on that one. You want to find the ones that has the extra little symbol on it.
Choose start point.
So, let's do this. That's funny. Anyways, we're going to build right there.
Landing sequence activated.
Forwards. POV! Anyways, you know, stop that. Let's get ourselves one of these guys going right over here. He can be looking like that. Place that. And once you're done, you're going to place these down so we have some sort of metal coming in. And you're going to make these a row of these. And that should be a big enough row. And once you're done, you can go ahead and make this wall. We're not going to go through that way, ever. We don't want our enemies to go through there. And it gives you something to do that's not trying to fight everything. You're going to make one of these. Squad of 5 to go kill themselves after everything's done. White guys are doing this. There we go. The only thing I could actually say that I don't like about Galactic War is because the only thing I don't like about it is that it's a lot of repeating. When you go into the world, you start the build, it's gonna look the same, it's gonna be basically the same thing. Even if you try to change things up and do artillery or something, it's basically the same thing every time, and it gets kind of dry. Which is a little sad because I like this game otherwise. So you're gonna make these. You're gonna make 4 of them. And they're going to work for me. You guys
Enemy detected.
are gonna assist this guy because I want him to get done as quickly as
Enemy
possible.
commander detected.
Same with you. Because even though StarCraft has basically the same thing where you're going to start up every level, you're going to build the base, you're going to build your units, you're going to go poke everything till they're dead, it at least has a story to go with it. And as much as I've played through the story of that game, it's a little bit more interesting. And on top of so, you've got 3 different armies that all have different abilities, which adds a little bit more variety to it. Where this is the same army every single time. And even though I'm getting techs that make things more powerful and everything, it's just A little dry. I guess the argument for Minecraft could be the same, and a few other games out there that has the same thing, but there's some uniqueness that's there that kind of cleans up the dry factor. This here, let's see, worlds are all the same. Just a few things to complain about, but there's not much you can do to change that. I think it's one of the reasons why I don't really like Warzone and stuff like that. So it really is the same thing going on every single time. Hey, look, there's a dot being a frustration. And we don't have any combat units, so let's go ahead and make ourselves a few ants. And hopefully we can do that before he destroys that thing. More dots. Go ant. Prove yourselves to not be inferior.
More energy plants required.
I got it already. Yo, ant, the more that you fail, the more often I'm gonna be just more like, you can go and die for all I care. This whole thing of letting them get some kills in, that's not okay. May make you think you're
Initial
cooler in the end,
waypoints
but
near
it is
completion.
not okay. You guys can come over here. A little support group of ants to come help when needed. I'm gonna get 10 of those guys going. Since we're apparently wasting metal.
Advanced factories online.
Cool. An advanced factory is gonna be a living nightmare in how long it's gonna take to finish its freaking unit. It's got one job, make one unit, and it's going to take every minute of the day to make one. Where is he in comparison to my base? Not close enough to be sending units towards me. But he's got white guys to deal with right now. What are you guys doing? No, you make more of these guys, that's fine. Oh, look, it's done. That's a surprise. I was sort of expecting it to take even longer. Oh, that's good news. I can be behind a wall. And that guy's gonna go do that job. Yeah, and we're gonna have an energy crisis here in a minute. Is that a bad guy? No, it's a white guy, so we're good. Oh, glory. Glory be that freaking bomber that's flying around trying to blow people up. It's that. That's nothing major. Nothing to be afraid of. Worried about. You guys are done, aren't you? Alright, you guys can come over here and do this. Repair that. And then you're gonna repair this guy. And then you're gonna come help this guy out. You You are going to be in charge of upgrading all these miners so they can actually do things with their lives rather than being their useless selves. Here and here, please. Thank you. Since we're having a problem with metal, now we know everything. That's cool. Information is power. Go, dot army. Sorry, you're not a dot. You're worthless. You're worth less than a dot to me. Alrighty, you are going to be
New
making our first.
commanders required.
Oh, I get more metals required problem. But I have another problem to throw back at you. They're over here, aren't they? No, right here. So I was to have you guys set up all of these right there, with a second row right here. And maybe we can go like something like a third row right there. You would be fine. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, you can go do that. And in fact, you can take this guy with you because I want you to get this done. And in fact, this small army of useless guys can help you. Go, help him. Bigger deal for that. And you guys, you're working on the last one of that, and then you can start in this army.
Commander.
Oh boy, look at this enemy commander at full health. Alright, 98%. This next guy is going to be doing the personal defense. The turrets we're going to need to slow people down. We think they got a big enough set of powers to prevent anyone from killing them. Of which we're going to prove wrong, because obviously they are stupid. Here. Alrighty, let's get you working on... Okay, I lied. Apparently there isn't a third tier. I was certain that there was, though. Maybe it's not there anymore.
Enemy commander.
Let's go ahead and place these like that. Then we're going to place these right here along this below border. There we go. And we're going to place one last group right here. You can be in charge of all of those. Shouldn't take you as long as anyone else. How's our artillery post coming along? Perfecto. We just need more energy going, and that's our problem right now. Not enough energy to do the work. But the moment someone comes in sight, they can definitely take it around. Boop.
A new commander in critical condition.
Of course, he just took an artillery shell to the face. I'd be in critical condition for much less. Now there's a
Additional
second one
metal
going.
extractors required. Engaging enemy commander.
Nope. You just finished that, and it's not allowed to be in existence anymore. How are you doing? Fine. Alright, we're going to tell you to be off. It's not going to do much, but it's off. Having a problem with that little thing? Yeah, it's not there anymore. Here, in fact, I'm actually going to cancel your orders to make any more of those.
Enemy commander damaged.
And you are going to be making us some of these instead. Never
Victory.
mind. And there goes the crowd. Everyone is dead, and we have succeeded. Alrighty. And that is Planetary Annihilation.
Assess your capture. Tech banks are full.
And another tech bank. Yeah, the advanced indicators, defense, including. Yeah, there is a second. There it is. The triple barrel laser turret. I wasn't stupid. It was just right there. Tactical missile launcher and the advanced or anti-flak
Capacity
cannon.
increased.
So I wasn't stupid. It was there the whole time. I just didn't see it.
Hostile commander sighted.
So let's switch out games. Save and exit. We can always continue that on a later date. Come over to this. And we're going to close that. Since the game decides to actually close, that is. And let's go over here. And we can open up this one. Reload, reload. So how's been your day? Vicious? I'm T work. Oh, I'm at work. I see. Hmm. Well, that's always fun. We're supposed to have high winds here. So I might die tonight. In fact, some people have been mentioning hurricanes. So sounds fun. Don't you love loading games? It's like all I want to do is play this one game, and you have decided that I have to wait until it's done. And I don't want it to wait. I want it to be loaded so I can do things with it. Um, Depends. Right now it seems to want to crash, so we might be playing a different game. And then one day maybe figuring out why RimWorld doesn't want to open. Gets this initializing thing, gives me one dot, and then it goes like, no. which then makes me very depressed because then I'm like, I wanted to play this game. Like I said, I was going to play this game today. Yeah, we can all be depressed and put F in chat because for some reason Wormworld has decided that being open is not something it does anymore. So I will have to wait until the next time it chooses to work. No, it had an update, which normally means it disables all the mods and then it has to load up, and then you get to download the mods and reactivate them. So yeah, normally it disables them. It goes like, mods, no, we don't run. And it's like, okay, hmm, same day content update for that game. That's funny. Um, hmm, where's that game I'm thinking of? Ah, there it is. Have you ever heard of Autonauts? Autonauts. Hmm, okay. Well, let's see if I'm gonna first see if it's gonna run. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream and then start it again. And the reasoning for is because then it automatically separates planet, Planetary Annihilation and Autonauts. So when I post them to YouTube, it's not, this is Planetary Annihilation and Autonauts in one video. It also reduces the size of the videos, so it makes them a little bit easier for someone to watch. Hmm. Which, if you want to check out, all the past videos have been there. So this is a pretty funny game. Well, funny, it's all about automation. Let me just change up some settings here. All right, so here comes that end.